welcome to the show. Today we're looking at Tunisian food. Franco, hi!
How are you?
Well, doesn't this food look heavenly? And you are responsible for this food, yes?
Yes, I am.
Here I am with Franco, the chef, and his little boy, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Now, Franco, I want to know a little bit about yourself. I believe you were born in Tunisia?
Yes, I am. I'm born in Tunisia, in Carthage. Yeah.
And that's why we've got Tunisian food here in front of us.
Definitely, yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about Tunisian food. How different is it to other
The Tunisian
North African food?
Yeah, basically, North African food is slightly similar from Egypt to Morocco to Mauritania. It varies slightly, but the difference between what makes Tunisian food and North African food, it's where the spices and the herbs are used. Like the Indians use a lot of spices, the Italians use a lot of herbs. The North African use the two. It's where the herb and the spices meet.
So it's a marriage with
It's a
herbs
marriage
and,
of the two.
yeah.
And that's what basically makes the difference in North African cuisine. We use dried spices, dried herbs, and fresh herbs all the time. And that's the signature of a North African cuisine.
It smells wonderful. And of course you eat a lot of couscous, don't you?
It's the national dish. It's everyone has got. It's like having a roast beef on Sunday in
And
England.
like the Italians without pasta.
Exactly. So couscous has to be there. Couscous is the main dish of Tunisian
Franco,
food.
how long have you been a chef now?
I've been chef for nearly 16 years now.
Quite a long
I've started
time.
with my father, who's a caterer, and my mum as well. And,
So it's in your blood?
It's in my blood, yeah.
And where do you
indeed.
work now?
I work at the Victoria and Albert Hotel in Manchester City,
Very good.
Yeah.
And tell me, all the chefs, well, I know when I have interview, want to open their own restaurants. Would you like to open your own restaurant one day?
That's my intention, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's my dream, actually.
Yeah.
I'd love
What kind
to.
of a restaurant would you open? Would it be Tunisian?
No, definitely. It'll be a mixture of what I have learned during these years. It'll be an international cuisine and then cater it for the English palate, exactly.
Now, apart from eating couscous and vegetables, I believe you eat a lot of fish dishes, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We eat about 80% fish in North Africa in general. First, the price. It's not very expensive. Second, it's a healthy thing to eat as well.
Yeah.
And we tend to mix, like have a fish dish and a meat dish and a salad dish. So on a Tunisian dinner, that's what you find, a mixture of everything.
What's the main meal time in Tunisia? Is it lunchtime? Like the Italians like to have the main meal on lunchtimes.
No,
when do you eat your main meal?
We have our main meal at night time, which is between 6 and 9 o'clock.
Okay. Now, I believe you'll be taking us shopping later on to show us where you buy all the secret ingredients to make couscous.
Yes, I'm going to take you shopping later
Now,
on.
I'm going to tack to this.
Yes, let's
What
do.
about Alex? Alex, would you like some of this?
Yeah,
Yes,
go on,
let's see if you
Alexa.
like your daddy's cooking.
Mmm,
Lovely.
that nice. Do you like it? Very good.
Lovely.
If he likes it, that's it. Let me try.
Delicious.
Mmm, wonderful. Let's stop talking now. If you want to cook Tunisian food, you don't need to go all the way to Tunisia. In Britain, you can find all the ingredients. For example, this shop here in Manchester. Let's see what we can find in. Well, of course, cooking Tunisian food, we have to use halal meat. You can use any type of meat, lamb, beef, chicken. I prefer the fillet of neck, which is lamb. With this piece of meat, you can do a couscous, you can grill it, you can make a kebab, you can stew it, all sorts of things. It's a wonderful, tender piece of meat, and that's what I prefer to do with my couscous. What we do, we cut it into pieces. The couscous, you want chunks, you want big pieces, which are going to be fried before we add all the vegetables and everything. Here we get you to meet my friend. I don't know what we're going to call him, but as we know, in North Africa and in Tunisia in general, we use a lot of fish, especially with this salad, which is called a salad meshwiya. And if you would like to make a salad meshwiya, preferably swordfish, but you can use grey mullet, you can use salmon, you can use tuna fish, any fish would do. And here, well, that's a lovely fish, isn't it? Chickpeas, another ingredient that you can use for your couscous. Adds a bit more body into the couscous, and it's very, very tasty once it's cooked in the sauce with all your vegetables and all the rest. You soak it, of course, for 24 hours ahead before you start cooking it. Our next item is going to be bay leaves. Bay leaves will act in your marinade if you want to marinate the meat before you cook it the next day, or you can put it into the sauce, and it's a very, very strong flavor, very nice with couscous. It does work. Here are 3 essential spices in Tunisian cuisine, which are cumin, cinnamon powder, and paprika, and they are alongside other spices. But these are the main spices to use. We have the cumin here. You can use with couscous, you can use with meshwiya salad, you can use with break, and all sorts of things. Very important to use paprika if you do a fish Sfaxian style, which is a fish that originates from the center of the country in Tunisia. We use a lot of cinnamon with all the desserts and all the puddings, but we do as well use them in cooking. We'll cook savory food as well. So these are 3 main spices to have in your cupboard when you want to cook Tunisian cuisine. Knowing that the Tunisian food is the spiciest food in North Africa, therefore we have to use chilies. It doesn't matter what kind of chilies you use, the main thing is hotter the better. There is a lot of different sorts of chili, but it has to be a chili, a nice strong chili. The other thing that we use is fresh coriander. Make sure when you buy your coriander, it still have the root on it, because that's where the flavor, all the flavor is. Let's try. Oh, that smells gorgeous. And you can use your flour to garnish the end touch. Key ingredient, couscous. Couscous, there's a lot of ways cooking couscous. A lot of people steam it, some people boil it. What I do is use the liquor, the actual cooking liquor, and put it on the couscous, leave it rest for about 10 minutes. Once it soaks, ready to be dressed, and bon appetit. We've got all our ingredients now. Let's head home and do what I can do best, cook. Hi Lula.
Hi.
Alexander.
Well, while Franco puts the shopping away, we'll take a short break. Go and make yourself a cup of tea, but don't forget to join us back. See you later. Welcome back. Well, here I am with Franco in his kitchen, and he's going to cook some Tunisian food. Yes?
Yes.
What are you cooking?
What we're cooking, we're starting with salad meshwiya, which is a a char-grilled vegetable salad, and we finish it with the marinated swordfish, which we will pan fry straight after having blitzed the salad into the rubble.
That goes with the vegetables.
Yeah, that goes
Great.
with the egg, the tuna fish, the swordfish, and a couple of olives, and we have the lamb tongue salad here. It's a very
Great.
popular
Is that for
salad in North
garnish or
Africa.
salad?
That's
Yeah.
just on the bottom of the salad.
Okay,
It's just
let's
for the
get
garnish.
cooking.
Yeah. Okay, let's start. Move this away. Let's check our salad. Which is
Are your vegetables already baking?
yes,
Yeah, let's
they're
have a look
bacon,
at
yeah.
them. Let's have a look at them.
This
So
is what
you've
we
got
have.
red peppers, yellow,
Yellow peppers, courgettes, onions, tomatoes. We have some thyme. We have a little bit of coriander, and North African chili, just for
for a bit
for
of a kick.
yeah, exactly.
And
Winter,
some herbs.
and
Great.
some garlic and some
So
herbs, olive oil
How
into
long do
the
you
oven.
bake those for?
We bake them for about 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Off it
So
goes.
what do we need
I'd
to do now?
prefer it to be char grilled, but we don't have
Yeah.
the char grill here. So we start. We get our swordfish here.
Now I love because this is
That's been marinating since last night. It's been in there for about 12 hours.
great, and it's
Yeah.
olive oil, isn't
It's
it?
olive oil,
Yeah, and herbs.
olives, coriander, tarragon, and salt and pepper.
I love saltfish. Don't
Yeah,
you?
it's a wonderful fish. It's
Great.
really nice. You have to be careful cooking swordfish because it tends to dry very quickly. Little olive oil, very, very little because...
So you're adding more olive oil into
Oh, olive oil, yes. Olive oil
I would have
is...
thought this is enough.
No, I'm not using. I'm going to dry it, Tubby, because this got a little bit of lemon juice, and lemon juice will stick, so I dry it.
You dry
All I
it
wanted
first,
is to absorb, yeah, to absorb. Dry this up.
I'd be very tempted to use kitchen paper.
Oh, that's all right. That will do the job.
Great. And it's sizzling there. Now it doesn't need to be cooking for too long, does it?
No, no.
Takes
About
minutes,
a minute,
doesn't it?
a minute on each
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
Great. Can you use any other fish?
You can use tuna.
Yeah.
Which
what about
is,
salmon? Can you use salmon?
No, salmon is too
Yeah,
oily.
Too oily.
Too oily, yeah. And we're trying to keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
So-
This is a fish that's very popular in Tunisia.
Swordfish is very popular.
Yeah.
Swordfish and tuna fish in North Africa are very, very cheap. So you
They're
can
cheap?
they're very
Are
cheap,
they?
yeah.
Oh.
We actually export them to. We export them to Japan and.
Do you?
and
Yeah.
Europe. Okay, let's cooks.
So this is nearly ready, isn't
Yeah.
it? So fast.
You don't need to overcook the salad.
And it smells wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think it's the olive oil and the herbs that gave it that nice
Yeah,
flavor,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
Shall
Now,
I,
we leave
watch
that
it?
on the stove. Reduce it
Okay.
a little bit down.
All right, so we
just
don't burn it.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
are.
So what are you going to do now?
So what we're doing
Franco?
now, we're putting all this. It's al dente. It's not overcooked to keep the colors, to keep
Yeah.
the nutrient values as well.
Don't tell me you're going to blend them now.
Yes, we're blending
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Let me come this way
Yeah.
to see what you're doing.
So in goes everything.
So why
our
are you
ingredients.
why are you blending them, Franco?
Just to get them easy to digest.
Is that the reason?
Yeah, exactly.
But I noticed
And then you mix all the flavors together. You have
Yeah.
so many flavors in here, so you mix them all together.
But, you see a lot of these charcoal grilled vegetables usually
Uh,
served on the as they are. You know.
You can puree. We're not pureeing them here. We're just changing the texture. It's the-
Right. I'll have to
okay,
see
we're not
this,
we're not
yes.
using the whole chili because it's going to be a little too
Too
spicy. for
spicy.
us.
Now,
So what we
Tunisia
do-
food is
It's
spicy though,
it's the
isn't it?
spiciest food in Africa, basically.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than
Tunisia,
Indian and
it's
Pakistani?
more. Trust me, more.
Honestly.
Tunisia is very well known with harissa, which is
Yes.
which is a strong taste.
That's a bit noisy. And we're having a little bit of coconut.
I can do all right.
We'll do all right. It's like a soup. Okay.
Yeah.
So that only took seconds. didn't
Preferably
it?
if you got oily hands.
Shall I?
Yeah, let's switch these off.
Yeah. Try and use the cloth.
There we are.
Yeah. It's okay. Shall I turn the fish?